Number 1. The cost of haste, spilling their contents across the road. The front cabin remained intact, saving Rajiv from injury, while other vehicles narrowly avoided the debris. Shaken, Rajiv realized his mistake. When the police arrived, they highlighted the importance of caution. Safer driving practices were enforced, and Rajiv learned that haste often leads to waste and sometimes worse. Number 2. The high-speed risk. On a busy highway near San Francisco, Ethan, driving a white sedan, recklessly attempted to overtake a black car by squeezing between it and the barrier. Both vehicles were at high speed, and the gap was dangerously narrow. As Ethan forced his way through, the white car clipped the black car, sending it spinning violently into the steel barrier. The black car crumpled on impact, its driver severely injured, while Ethan's car stayed on the road, miraculously unscathed. Emergency responders arrived quickly, pulling the black car's driver from the wreckage. Ethan, though unharmed, was left grappling with the devastating consequences of his actions. The crash served as a grim reminder that reckless driving doesn't just risk one life, it endangers everyone. On the road, patience and caution are the true keys to safety. Number 3. The cat and the crash on Sapphire Highway. On a calm morning, Kumadesh was driving along Sapphire Highway when disaster struck. A silver sedan attempted to overtake a white sedan from the barrier side. Suddenly, the silver car swerved sharply right as its driver had spotted a cat darting across the road. The abrupt turn caused the car to scrape the barrier before colliding with the white sedan side. The impact sent the silver car crashing forcefully into the barrier, shattering metal and glass. The collision's momentum hurled the car across the road, leaving a mangled wreck and debris scattered everywhere. Shockingly, the white sedan continued without stopping, its driver indifferent to the chaos. Kumudesh stopped to help, realizing how a moment of impatience and distraction led to the destruction. He reflected that alertness and responsibility on the road are vital to prevent such tragedies. Number 4. Snow, speed, and spin. The icy gamble on a winter road. On a snowy day in New Zealand, Jason drove carefully along the slick road, mindful of the icy conditions. Behind him, a large container truck, frustrated by his slow pace, decided to overtake. As the truck swerved into the opposite lane, Jason suddenly noticed a row of parked cars ahead. In a split second, he slammed on the brakes to avoid a potential collision. The truck, unable to regain control on the icy surface, began to spin. Its massive frame collided with 3 parked cars, slapping them all simultaneously as it spun out of control. The truck finally came to a stop after striking the last car. Jason quickly steered his car to the roadside, narrowly avoiding the chaos. Miraculously, no one was injured. The incident served as a reminder of how quickly conditions can turn dangerous and the importance of staying alert on snowy roads. Number 5. A picnic turned nightmare. On a sunny day in Italy, Luca was enjoying a peaceful drive after a picnic with friends. The road was clear, and everything seemed calm. As he cruised along the highway, he glanced at his rearview mirror and noticed a car speeding dangerously behind him. The speeding vehicle quickly approached, weaving recklessly through traffic. Ahead, the traffic light turned green, and the cars right to Luca began slowing down to stop to take turn. In a split second, the speeding car collided with the rear of another car that was ready to stop at the signal. The front bumper of the speeding car tore off, its metal twisting, and the shape of the vehicle severely altered as the impact forced it to crumple. The rear of the struck car was completely destroyed. Luca, startled, slowed down and watched the chaotic scene unfold in his rearview. Emergency lights flashed, marking it a sobering reminder of how quickly danger can strike when speed dominates. Number 6. Lost in the darkness. On a pitch-black night in rural Catania, Steve and Antonio, new to the area, were lost on a narrow, winding road. The only light came from their headlights, cutting through the darkness. Steve, feeling anxious and frustrated, was speeding, hoping to find their way home faster. Suddenly, a sharp turn appeared ahead. Steve, thinking it was a simple L-shaped bend, didn't slow down, but the turn was a sharp U-shape. In a split second, the car slammed into a dry tree with terrifying force. The car screeched to a halt, both Steve and Antonio in shock but unharmed. The dry tree had absorbed the brunt of the collision. In the silence that followed, Antonio whispered, "We were lucky." Both realized that, even in unfamiliar places, acting wisely could mean the difference between life and death. Their reckless speed had nearly cost them everything. Number 7. From a romantic ride to a wake-up call. On a snowy day in Australia, Roy and his lover enjoyed a peaceful drive through a snowy-covered forest. Their hearts were light, filled with excitement for their wedding just days away. The quiet beauty of the world around them felt like a perfect reflection of their future together. But in the blink of an eye, their world shifted. A speeding car slammed into their rear bumper, pushing them across the road. Without a central barrier, their car crashed head-on into another, coming from the opposite direction. Though they were unharmed, the impact left them shaken. The other drivers were critically injured, and the once joyous ride turned into chaos. As they helped the others, the couple realized how fragile life truly is. What began as a romantic drive turned into a sobering reminder. Everything in life is a gift, including every second you breathe without pain or hardship. Number 8. A moment of tragedy. Ram was driving to his favorite restaurant in India, excited for a long-awaited meal. But his joy was quickly shattered when a car, speeding recklessly, tried to overtake his vehicle. The driver misjudged the timing and collided with a small box truck coming from the opposite direction. The impact sent the car's front crumpling and parts scattering across the road. Before Ram could fully process what happened, the out-of-control car veered and collided with a petrol tanker traveling in the opposite lane. Thankfully, the tanker driver managed to steer away in time, avoiding any disaster. The wreckage was a grim sight, with shattered glass and twisted metal scattered across the road. Ram took an oath that always be cautious when driving, especially on busy roads. Speeding and risky maneuvers can lead to devastating consequences. These real-life incidents highlight one undeniable truth. Every second on the road carries the potential to shape or shatter lives. The road doesn't forgive distractions, haste, or overconfidence. Ask yourself that. Are the choices you make on the road ensuring safety for you and others? Let's change how we drive. Share these stories to remind others of the stakes. Together, we can make safer roads not just a goal, but a reality.